Football fans, it's time to make some tough choices. We've got 50 exciting kick one questions about the greatest clubs, players, and moments in football history. Can you choose between Messi or Ronaldo? Champions League or World Cup? Play along, comment your picks, and challenge your friends. Let's see who makes the best choices. If you could support only one club, which one would it be? Real Madrid or Manchester United? Which national team has the most legendary history? Brazil or Germany? Who is the true GOAT in football? Lionel Messi or Cristiano Ronaldo? If you had to pick a goalkeeper for your dream team, who would you choose? Manuel Neuer or Alisson Becker? Which tournament excites you more, the one you wouldn't miss for anything? UEFA Champions League or FIFA World Cup? If you could play for one legendary club, which would it be? FC Barcelona or AC Milan? Which football rivalry is more intense? El Clasico or Derby della Madonnina? If you were a manager, who would you rather have in your squad? Kylian Mbappe or Erling Haaland? Which midfielder is more complete? Kevin De Bruyne or Luka Modric? If you were building a team, who would be your captain? Virgil van Dijk or Sergio Ramos? Which coach has had a bigger impact on football? Pep Guardiola or Sir Alex Ferguson? Which World Cup underdog story was more inspiring? Croatia 2018 or South Korea 2002? Who was the better defensive midfielder? Claude Makelele or Sergio Busquets? Who had a better peak? Ronaldinho or Zinedine Zidane? Which club has a more passionate fan base? Boca Juniors or Borussia Dortmund? If you could watch only one league, which one would it be? Premier League or La Liga? Which all-time great striker was deadlier? Thierry Henry or Ronaldo Nazario? Who was the better one-club man? Francesco Totti or Steven Gerrard? Which comeback was more legendary? Liverpool versus Barcelona or Man United versus Bayern? Which player had the better left foot? Diego Maradona or Lionel Messi? If you had to bench one, who would it be? Xavi Hernandez or Andres Iniesta? Who was the more clutch player? Didier Drogba or Karim Benzema? Which stadium has a better atmosphere? Anfield Oregon Signal Iduna Park? If you could own one club, which would you choose? Paris Saint-Germain or Manchester City? Who was a more dominant Primera striker? Zlatan Ibrahimovic or Robert Lewandowski? Who is the best African footballer of all time? Samuel Eto'o or George Weah? Who was a better big game player? Arjen Robben or Frank Lampard? If you had to rely on one goalkeeper in a penalty shootout, who would it be? Gianluigi Buffon or Iker Casillas? Which national team's golden generation was more dominant? Spain or France? Who would you rather have leading your attack? Luis Suarez or Karim Benzema? Who had a more magical dribbling style? Neymar Jr. or Ronaldinho? Which football anthem is more iconic? You'll Never Walk Alone or To Seven Nation Army? If you had to play under one manager, who would it be? Jurgen Klopp or Carlo Ancelotti? Which team had the best invincible season? Arsenal or AC Milan? Which number 10 was more iconic? Michel Platini or Diego Maradona? Who was a better free kick specialist? David Beckham or Juninho Pernambucano? Which World Cup final was more memorable? 2014 or 2022? Who was a better playmaker? Dennis Bergkamp or Juan Roman Riquelme? Who was the more dominant box-to-box midfielder? Patrick Vieira or Roy Keane? Who was a better penalty taker? Cristiano Ronaldo or Robert Lewandowski? Which goalkeeper was better in one-on-one situations? Edwin van der Sar or Petr Cech? If you could watch one past footballer live, who would it be? Johan Cruyff or Pelé? Which football documentary is more inspiring? The Last Dance, Messi, or All or Nothing, Manchester City? Who was a better captain? John Terry or Carles Puyol? Which surprise team had a better run? Morocco 2022 or Costa Rica 2014? Who had the better long-range shooting ability? Steven Gerrard or Paul Scholes? Which club had a better 2020s squad? Manchester City or Bayern Munich? Which last-minute goal was more dramatic? Sergio Ramos or Ole Gunnar Solskjaer? Which was the better duo? Xavi and Iniesta or Gerrard and Lampard? If you could only watch one style of play forever, which would it be? Tiki-taka or gegenpressing?